never starts. What is up, everybody? It's OG Gomez here
I'm
today.
so nervous.
What? Okay, okay. This is OG Gomez
This is
here
my
today,
first time
and
on YouTube and I'm very nervous.
yeah, can I do my intro now?
No, you can't do no.
Okay,
Okay, go ahead.
okay, whatever. This is OG Gomez here for Crazy Chris interrupting my intro. So let's wait.
Hello.
Did I even do my? Oh my goodness. Okay, whatever. Crazy Chris interrupted my intro, so I'm gonna redo that.
There's not an intro to begin with. Okay, what?
Welcome everybody. This is OG Gomez, and today we're
Just
doing
get to the point
Warframe.
already.
You're so mad at this.
I know. We're doing Warframe with Crazy Chris. Say hello, and Cheesy String. Say hello.
What? Hi.
Bueno.
Crazy Chris the ones go hello, and Cheesy String is the one that
I,
goes.
I went bueno.
Oh.
Spanish.
Okay. Okay.
That is how you say hello in Spanish, right? Or am I stupid?
It's
Hola.
hola.
God,
I don't
I'm stupid, man.
Como
I'm
que eso says que onda. What does que onda mean?
¿Qué onda, güey?
Yeah. I think it means what is up because I don't know.
I think so.
I'm not the greatest when it comes to
what's up?
Spanish, so.
It's like, what's up?
Anyways, we're doing an event first and we're doing random missions.
Yay! I love events. They're so
That's
good, and you just love when you're that unlucky.
Bah!
And you just love when you're that unlucky person who doesn't get the stuff you want. Then there's that other person who gets everything he wants from the event. That drives someone's nerves.
Philip! What? You don't have an
What?
archwing?
Oh, that's supposed to be a thing?
Yeah, we need that, the archwing to do some missions.
Well, how am I supposed to get an archwing?
What mission are you at? Like, what's your story mode mission?
Let's see. I'm still in Venus, so
No.
yeah,
Because in the codex there's missions,
yeah.
and there'll be one. There'll be one on the first row, the second column that says the archwing, and you'll have to get it.
In Venus, or
I believe it's in. I don't know. I can wait for our attack. But I know you have to get it to do some missions.
you know, it could be kind of nice if you could have told me this stuff.
You have
What's
to
up,
go
JC?
get, like, you have to
Oh
get
my God.
blueprints.
Alright,
I have not seen JC in a long time.
Right?
All right, screw the event. We're gonna do hard missions. Let's just do that.
Or we can do your mission
Yeah,
so we can get you
start with
the archwing.
Everything goes downhill.
Fine. I was gonna say we're gonna kill ourselves a bunch of times, but no. All right, fine, sure. All right. So which mission are we gonna do? Let's see.
I don't know. You should have.
I don't
What
give
level are
a
you at?
fuck.
Yeah, you should. Your level, you should be able to get the archwing.
Okay. How about we do Malava?
Mallowood?
Sure.
Malava.
I don't know where that's at. Click it.
Okay.
Click it. Click. Click.
Okay. Hold on. I'm doing some...
That's funny.
Quickly, cluck. Are you a fucking chicken, buddy?
Alright, I have no idea. It's basically a survival, so.
Supercalifragilis explodocious. What the hell? What? JC put that and I don't even know what it's all scrambled up together.
Oh, wait, before we do anything, can JC hear me? Just wondering.
Yeah, he says he hears an echo.
So it's me.
Yeah, that's Philip. It's
Okay,
Philip.
so they can hear me.
Yeah.
I should probably, accept.
Yeah. My trophies.
Malva.
My trophy collection. Yes, he can hear you. Dun, bum 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 bum.
All I hear is an echo, and I'm very happy about it.
Bum 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 bum
Ah,
What is?
on the phone.
I don't know. But supercalifragilistic. I don't know. You might think crazy
I'm so
what I'm about to
pretty.
say.
Distract the infested while a lone tenno operative
Ah!
hunts for supplies.
Oh crap.
Set off the
Wait,
alarms to start.
you guys got
Oh
the.
my.
How'd you get Harrow already?
The infested are releasing
Huh?
toxic spores
What's
into the
Harrow?
area.
Is that you,
The
Chris?
emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for
Harrow?
survival.
Yeah, is that
I've
even Harrow
delivered a
or
life
no?
support capsule to you. Activating it
That's
will buy you
awesome.
more time.
There's a Warframe called Harrow. Is that him?
Oh no, you just said it. You know what that means.
No, I did not say it.
Roll
I
credits.
said,
We're
huh,
rolling.
Frank.
And
I said,
begin
huh,
roll
Frank.
credits. No. You said roll credits.
No, I didn't. No, I did not say a
Well,
single.
I'm gonna be on the phone.
Don't be on the phone. We're
Hey,
recording.
the phone.
We're recording. You never be on the phone while we're recording. And someone joined our
No,
squad.
this is important.
It's
Well, sir, you can
super
mute your
hot.
mic. You listen to our conversation.
Hey,
I
someone
mean,
joined
I
our.
can steal your car or whatever.
Hey, someone joined our squad. It's by the name of Super Hot Mayo. So
Super hot mayo.
Super Hot Mayo.
Must be really hot.
Get
That
ready
must
for
be
a
some. That
capsule.
must be some really hot
Yeah,
mayo.
that's hot mail right there.
Oh, there he is. There he
Life
is. Super Hot
support
Mayo.
activated.
Yeah, the thing's public. I think it should be. If you have public, rent people will join it. I don't mind.
As long as it's useful, and as long as that person is useful.
Oh, this fool has frost.
Oh, did you say frost? Great. I can get back to those puns.
Oh, what's that?
Additional life support has arrived.
What? Dang. He sure loves the free. Nah, that's a bad joke. God dang it.
Yeah, shut. We gotta talk about something. It's all quiet.
I got this one.
Go
You
for it.
know, Super Hot Mayo is pretty cool. He definitely knows when to take the heat
Eh.
and immediately slide until it stops. Yep, that's how you make a terrible pun. And I'm proud of that. Also, I'm being attacked by a giant tentacle person. Also, I'm being hacked.
Oh, this thing here.
Yes, that thing. I got nothing else to do.
Nothing compared to my boat.
I can't do the thing. Alright, I did the thing, never mind. I can't do the thing.
Check out my Hulk smash ground pound.
Alright, check out my slash dash. The thing that I still
Life
use.
support incoming.
I don't know. Oh yeah, this is one of Frost's abilities. When the enemy steps into the circle, they slow down.
Dang. Oh. They must really hate the cold. Because they always bother, because it bothers them anyway.
Was that a pun?
Another
Maybe.
life support capsule.
Are you really cringe by?
You're bad at the phone, dude.
No, I ain't stopping until someone says it's terrible. But not you people. Well, not you guys, I mean other people, that's why.
JC, tell him.
No one's gonna be watching
JC,
this.
tell him.
Wow.
Yeah, I really
God dang it.
like curiosity kills.
I don't know.
Man, I'm getting...
Oh, I picked it.
Was it
Oh, okay.
we go with it last night?
Oh, did someone say Transformers the last night?
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm not talking to Philip. I should probably use my mic.
So, oh god, what the heck?
That should keep
Oh
you
god,
going for a while.
I'm on the
guys,
phone, that's right.
guys, what the heck, guys, what do I do?
Where are you?
Me and Mayo are outside, we don't know what's happening.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Wait, oh, I don't know what to do. Mayo,
Outside.
Mayo, no, okay, never mind. We were on the
Oh,
other
you
side of the
guys
door,
opened
that's
the
why.
window.
I didn't open the window.
Someone did.
Well, it ain't me, so. Oh, anyway, Alex, about Transformers last night. You know, I just want to let you know about it. It's not worth it. Don't go watching it.
Are you serious? Is it not good?
Another life support capsule.
No, it's not really. It literally gets
What?
nowhere. You know what? I might as well spoil it to you because
No,
as of right
I
now,
want to see. I want to see it for myself. I want to see if it's actually good for myself.
Alex, it's not worth it because by now it's either this or you go watch Kingsman: The Golden Circle, which is, I'd say, a better movie than Michael Bay's newest turd.
What? I never heard of that one before.
The operative has
Never
just
mind.
made
How about
their
Lego
first
Ninjago
discovery.
movie?
Keep up
That
the good
one,
work.
I really don't like Lego. Like, I mean, Lego Ninjago's pretty cool, but I haven't seen the entire series of it. But I wouldn't mind going and watching that.
So yeah, that one's a better one. That's a better option than the last night.
I mean, I'm a big Transformers fan. I mean, not like a
Same
huge
here.
one, but I know my Transformers,
Same here.
and I want to go see it.
It's not worth it.
Life support on the way.
No matter if Hot Rod has a French accent, it's not worth it. Yes, I was the one who watched it. It was so not worth it. My picture of seeing the movie was pretty much a straight face. Well, everyone else is like a smiling face. Because I already knew the movie. I already knew the movie.
So is that bad then?
Well,
Is it like TMNT?
What's
the
TMNT?
Shadow-
The movie was good. What are you talking about?
No, not the first one. The second one.
Life support capsule.
Second
now
one
available.
was kind of like, wait, what was the point anyway of that? So, Transformers: The Last Night was kind of like that, but in a weird way. But you know what? I gotta say it. So, you want me to say it?
No.
Does Bumblebee die? That's what I'm interested in.
No. Unfortunately, no. And
Mission
hey, we're
complete.
done.
Excellent work. Life
Wow.
support has
Wow.
been
We're
replenished.
done. To answer your question again, Christian, no, Bumblebee does not die. If you wanted him to die, but unfortunately, no, he does not die.
What was that?
Yeah, he got. That was my little brother. He said that Bumblebee gets his voice. No.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Oh, what the? Oh my God, guys! Mayo's got a better ship than all of us.
Where is he? Mayo, you
He's right-
rich douchebag.
Imagine
Oh.
Mayo's actually a little kid. That'd be actually kind of funny.
Must be doing something to get that money.
He spent money on this game. That's how he got that.
Oh my goodness.
So you want me to explain the last night, or
No, I want to say it for myself.
Alex? It's
I
not.
don't know.
Oh, Mayo left.
He left. Explain the movie to me, because I'm probably not gonna go watch it. So
All
I
right.
don't really.
Well, I can't explain it to you because if I explain it to you, I'm explaining it to Alex. If I explain it to Alex, he's gonna hate me for life. So.
Alex, go watch the movie.
I don't
Or
have
don't.
money.
Or how about this? Don't watch the movie, and let me tell you, it's not worth it. So.
I want to go watch.
There you go. That's basically telling yourself, Alex, like it's not worth it. Then don't waste the money.
Yeah. So how about I just get this over with and just tell you already? Come on.
Oh, I shall be
Fine.
muted.
All right. So grab your popcorn and a soda, kiddies. Uncle Philip's telling you all a story of the crappy sequel while we're doing a mission.
Before you start,
What?
the girlfriend says hi to both of you.
What?
My girlfriend says hi to both of you.
Oh,
Oh,
Tyler
they
said
leave?
Ooh.
Tell her I say hi too.
Alex says hi and Philip says hi as well.
Yay! Also, we're doing another mission.
Ooh, that looks pretty bad.
All right. All right. Story time.
Okay,
Telling you all
start
about the
the
last
movie.
night. Start the last night. All right. Basically, in a nut. Wait. Do you want me to tell you what happens, like story wise, or tell you what?
Ooh. Oh wait, wrong button. Hold up, let me check out my stuff for the Archwing. Need to be ranked And wait, do I even use that in the Warframe? Enemies must fall stunning enemies sending them flying. Okay. Okay.
Hey, can I start the timer already, or?
I think I'm good. I think.
Alright, starting the timer. Aw, dang it, Christian, you started the timer. Just
19
about to...
seconds. No, never mind. Okay, I'm good. You can start it.
Waiting.
Huh?
There we go. Alright. So,
Oh,
can I
fuck.
explain to you all this? Alright, so can I explain the movie now, or?
Yes, Philip, explain the movie.
Uh,
It's super hard. No, no, no.
Alex, it's not worth it, dude. I'm gonna have to tell you anyway,
Watch
so.
it.
It's not worth it.
OG Gomez is not gonna be happy about this.
OG Gomez is gonna be thankful that I said something about it.
He's still on YouTube.
Yeah. Alright, now let me tell you about it, alright?
Okay.
The
Alright?
enemy is
Alright.
at our doorstep.
Basically, in a
You must
nutshell,
defend our equipment until
what, do you want me
reinforcements
to
arrive.
pretty much say what happens in the movie, like from beginning to end?
Oh, I've done this mission before.
So is that yes or no? You want me to explain it from beginning to end, Christian?
No.
Explain the movie,
want
I
me-
don't really care.
From beginning to end?
I don't know.
Alright. Basically, picture the old medieval days. King Arthur and his allies are getting screwed, and King Arthur pretty much has one trump card in his sleeve, which is basically the drunk wizard Merlin. And Merlin, has a secret where there was a he asked the Transformer, which is basically a knight, to help him out, and he didn't want to do it first, but he did it. Afterwards, he gave him the staff of something. All I know is that it's a staff, so it's an important staff that he's used, and this staff, okay, this staff basically used they use the staff to beat the enemies, and they kept that secret. Let's keep that. Never said that. Then let's see. Oh my god! Did you get that
You saw
message
it,
from
right?
Deadpool guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I checked
People
the
in
time. I'm like,
conspiracy-
God,
it's got conspiracy theories these days. Am I right?
I mean, you know, I don't even think about it. Just continue on the movie.
Alright, basically afterwards, jump back to the age where people twerk and stuff, where we meet those kids that we saw in the trailer that we thought we're gonna see most of it. They went to, oh my god, people.
I have no idea what that
Basically anyway, they want to see some robots, and they met some robots, and afterwards they met the girl, Isabella, who apparently,
is. Is that the chick, that new chick?
yes, the young chick that looks old, that apparently looks hot for some reason.
Straight up, I think she is hot.
Okay. Anyway, so afterwards, okay, so basically Isabella and Team Boys, as I shall call them, goes hide from evil Transformers, or evil association that wants to get rid of Transformers, and they basically meet Isabella's only guardian, which is Canopy. I think that's how you say his name. And long story short, after being exposed for a little bit, he got himself killed. And that's like the trailer.
Is Canopy a Transformer?
Remember that yellow robot that was dying in front of Isabella?
In the preview?
Yes. Well, he was there and he died.
wow.
Sometime later, Kay Yeager, the man who is played by Mark Wahlberg, comes in, saves the day, and also Bumblebee as well. And afterwards, some jokes here and there, but also trying to figure out how to hotwire a car. That sometime later, they kill the robot, and then afterwards, Bumblebee gets pretty much not mutilated, I think that's how you say it, by a bunch of bullets from the evil Transformers Killing Association group, that's I called them. And then afterwards, they think he's dead, but apparently he has this new gimmick where apparently he can repair himself.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I thought that was badass.
Yes, for some reason Michael Bay didn't think of not putting it in the trailer, because that'd be kind of nice to be a gimmick, which would be kind of cool twist.
I mean,
But,
like,
no.
I'm not a Bumblebee fan, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, same here, and I fell off for some reason. Anyway, so afterwards, Bumblebee meets an old friend, and no, it's not Sam Witwicky, Alex.
I know Sam's gone. I know he's gone.
I know
like him better.
Sam's dead for some reason, so he meets Lennox, the man who was there for the first 3 Transformers movies.
Oh, that's what
He told them that it's not what it looks like, but B goes crazy, and then Hound, you all remember Hound, right? You all remember Hound.
Yeah.
Big giant green man, played by John Goodman. Man.
Yes.
Man. Anyway, so afterwards, after some talks here and there, Lennox basically said that was a false alarm, so that way, because, you know, buddies. And then they placed a tracking device on Bumblebee, and then afterwards, Isabella went with, basically followed Cade into a special base where basically the rest of the Autobots are there. Drift, you all remember Drift, the Autobot
Oh, I love
that
Drift,
was
like hardcore. Does he still transform into two different vehicles?
in the movie, we only see him as a Bugatti. We never see his helicopter for some reason.
Oh man, I like the when he transforms into a car and a helicopter.
Yeah, and for some reason he's red now, so...
Red, I like the blue.
Yeah, it's weird. Then Crosshair, you all remember him, the man with the weird voice and stuff. Well, he's back there. The Dinobots, who have no screen time whatsoever, except being cute and stuff, and that's it. And then they have baby Dinobots.
Baby Dinobots.
And then there's this... Yes, and then there's this
Grimlock
little
there?
tiny... Yes, I said Dinobots. What do you think I meant?
Grimlock. I love Grimlock.
Yes. Grimlock was there, and then,
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the
do we
enemy.
want to continue or extract?
I need a new. I got a what do you call it? A mod. So.
Okay. Battle it is.
Continue to defend.
Where's Chris?
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
He's doing nothing. Anyway, so afterwards, Isabella meets the group, and then we meet generic black guy who does nothing but making jokes here and there. So there's that. We meet Wheelie for about a couple scenes here and there, who apparently is alive, yet somehow Brains from the 3rd movie wasn't there, somehow not shown. Anyway, let's see. We meet other Transformers that were not even bother asking why and stuff. Let's see. Sometime later, yada yada, Isabella and Kay make a father-daughter relationship here or there. And then afterwards, we meet Mr.
Wait. The new chick is not his daughter though.
They make a father-daughter bond, so like a father-daughter relationship here and there. Anyway, so afterwards we meet Mr. Badman himself, Megatron, who apparently has his old body back for some reason. Anyway, so afterwards, apparently, we get to this weird scene where Lennox and Megatron have a little negotiation where, through my quotes, Megatron asks Lennox to give his men freedom, and they will help him find the Autobots. And
what? Okay, how does Megatron look now? Or does he look the same from part 4?
He's different. He does not look like Galvatron from part 4. He just looks grayish, and he has a battle mask. So that's fair.
Yeah, that fool can never stay in his form.
Yeah, he's changed a lot. He's no longer a truck. He is a jet now. So that's a good thing.
Original thing.
Yeah, because he can't do a giant gun because that'd be kind of awkward here and there.
I mean,
anyway, so
like in the first one he was a plane, right? In the second one he was
it's a tank and also a plane. Third one he was a car, a natural Earth car. Fourth one he was a truck, and now fifth one he's a jet. So there's that.
Stay in your vehicle.
Anyway, so we meet Megatron's and allies, which include Nitro Zeus, who basically is Shockwave with face but with an attitude. Crazy little motorcycle thing that is there. Berserker, who's basically that that transformer that was there in the third movie that got butt whooped by Ironhide, aka Mirage. And then finally,
which little transformer?
The one that turns into there's one that turns into a motorcycle. So anyway,
I don't know. But continue.
Anyway, and then finally, the man himself, who's pretty much has the pride to say, "Ladies and Man 217," Barricade makes a third and possibly final return.
Oh,
I don't
Barricade?
know,
I saw that. I was like, that doesn't die the first time.
I think he did, but he came back for the third one for some reason.
Honestly,
Anyway,
they're hiding all the Transformers, like straight up.
Yeah. Anyway, so afterwards, Lennox makes a deal. They're free now and stuff. And let's see, busy day as they go on. Of course, God, I'm losing up. Can't drive through by now. Let's see. Trying to remember. They meet. We go back to Team Autobot team, where the after some failure with trying to get Bumblebee's voice back,
wait, can he like
later,
really talk, or does he still do that radio thing?
How about I finish the story and then you can figure it out?
Oh, okay.
Alright, thank you. So anyway, and Deadpool Gamer Guy is doing absolutely nothing. And after pretty much doing nothing for some time, they began to try to remember. It's been a while, and I'm trying to remember in the most hateful way possible. After some fight scenes here and there, it's not that great. I mean, okay, there goes Deadpool game. Okay, someone get him. I'll go get him. We got him. Okay. So anyway, so after basically after some fights here and there where a couple of Autobots die, Decepticons die. Don't worry, no Autobots were dead. Were killed.
Okay, hold up. I gotta answer JC's question. He asked me, did I do the donation to the disasters of the hurricane? No, I did not do that because my subscribers did not give me any money to donate. And plus, breast cancer awareness is coming up, so I have no money to donate. But yeah, everybody who watched this video, please donate to me. I feel wrong saying that, like straight up. I'll be like, donate to me now. I don't know why I feel wrong every time I say donate to me. Just donate in the PayPal in the link in the description. $10 is I'm asking for, so we can donate and help the hurricane disasters and the breast cancer awareness that's coming up. So if you guys want to donate, go ahead and do it, link in the description. Continue on your story.
Alright, anyway, so after some fights here and there, we meet pretty much the only good Transformer in the movie, which is Codman. And basically, long story short, Gage got a little thingy, which basically he found after finding an old Knight transformer that died due to an John leak. That's how it goes. And Codman asks him and Bumblebee to go to London, where they meet old man.
Oh, no, I went out of the game accidentally.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh. What the hell am I doing? Okay, continue.
They travel to London and they meet British lady who, well, at first, Cade and Bumblebee meet British man who tells them stories and stuff. Then afterwards,
do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
British lady gets kidnapped by Hot Rod, who started off as an old car, then afterwards became a nice little shiny new shiny vehicle.
The extraction team will take over.
Yeah, Lamborghini. And then afterwards, after some talks here and there, how they need to get the staff before something goes horribly wrong.
I'm the party owner now. Why is that? Why did GG String leave the party?
You get tired of your shit, Alex.
I wasn't even talking. What the? I wasn't even talking.
No, man, but you kept interrupting him.
No, I didn't. No longer in party due to network area. Error. What the hell? What? I'm kicked out of the party. What? Don't know what happened. Honestly don't know what happened. My party just disbanded. Create party. Oh wait. What the hell? It kicked me out!
I fixed it, don't worry.
It kicked me out of the party.
What happened, guys? Like,
No, it didn't.
everyone just sort of disappeared. I was like, oh, we're done with the video. Can I just like go to sleep?
No, apparently there was some network errors, but don't worry. Papa Phil saved the day.
Come on, Sony. We're trying to do a video here. We're being we're using your stuff to make my videos. So
Alright,
come on, Sony. Come on, Sony. Continue.
Okay, so wait, hold on, I gotta check something real quick.
Alright, let me see if I can pick a mission for everybody.
Alright. Alright, now you can, alright. Basically afterwards, we now cut to, I'm basically saying it's a random order for the story, so basically we now cut to Optimus Prime, who is basically in sleep mode, trying to find Cybertron, and he does, and then we meet Quintessa Prime, who apparently is the reason, as far as I can tell through rumors, that the reason why Megatron has a new body. So,
what's gonna end? That. I'm just saying it. It's because I don't know. We're just gonna end tomorrow, and I don't know. It's probably if the world is actually gonna end tomorrow, this is gonna be my last video.
Alex, you do realize if the world is gonna end tomorrow, how the heck we should be seeing a giant planet coming to us right by now.
I don't know.
I swear. Why do people
Alex,
believe
I don't think you made it as a YouTuber. Yeah, I don't think you really achieved your goal.
I didn't achieve any of my goals. I didn't hit 100.
We didn't get to wax your hair or shave your hair.
Alright, everybody. You guys go ahead and share this video and everything so we can reach before the world ends.
You do realize this is a bunch of jokes, right?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it too much.
It is, actually.
Yeah, it is a joke. It's not really gonna happen.
I feel like it is. I feel like it is. I feel like it's not, like, straight up.
Believe me, we believe 2012 was gonna be the end of the world, yet somehow 5 years later we're still alive. So.
Anyway, so like December 21st. It's not gonna happen though, Deadpool. Like.
What if it doesn't?
Alright, so can I continue with my story?
One more thing.
It's not your
If it
story.
doesn't
Talk about
happen,
Michael
then we're
Bay's
continuing our
story.
videos. Alright, continue.
Alright, basically after a nut. Shut up, let me. Papa's telling story time.
Shut up, please. Let me talk.
Papa's telling story time. Anyway, so afterwards, Quintessa captures Optimus Prime, and then giant combiner Michael Bay style holds him down and Quintessa tells Optimus that she needs him to get the staff so that way they can have Cybertron become awesome again. And then afterwards, he puts a little thing, a red mark on him, which I believe fixes him up a little bit. Then afterwards, he mind controls him, so now he becomes the quote-unquote Nemesis Prime.
Nemesis Prime?
Nemesis Prime.
Wait, repeat. So, is Nemesis Prime an entire different character, or is he someone...
Hold on, I'll tell you that later, but first, I gotta tell you the rest of the story. Alright, so afterwards, after pretty much doing a bunch of explanations, which makes no entire sense whatsoever when you think about it, the gang goes to British woman's house where they realize that the British father had something important to it. As it turns out, she has a relation she is the bloodline of Merlin. There we go. She has Merlin's blood in him. There we go. Alright. So afterwards, they travel to a submarine, which apparently is a quote-unquote transformer, and Codman, Bumblebee, Cade, and British Lady go and find a little station where they kept Merlin's staff. But then also realizing that alright. The evil Transformers organization group comes in and also figured out about the little station. So they go in and try to figure out if they could be good guys or something like that. Then afterwards, they find a thing, of course, but then afterwards, old night Transformers get awakened, and below behold, Optimus Prime comes in and slashes them out to death. And tries to become evil and stuff. Then afterwards, after taking the staff and pretty much try to be evil in some ways, Bumblebee tries to knock him out. They come up top where we see the epic battle between them two. Of course, with B with his almighty hammer. Then after pretty much a nice little fighting here and there, and then when Optimus breaks Bumblebee down to crap and stuff. After K. Yeager saying his famous nose, like he does it because he's part Sam Witwicky in some ways when he does that. Bumblebee finally What?
The part of Sam.
Like, you know, because Sam Witwicky likes saying no, and K. Yeager's saying no.
Oh.
Idiot. Anyway, Bumblebee Shut up, Papa speaking. Anyways, finally Bumblebee finally speaks, saying quote-unquote Optimus wait, no, try to remember it. Try to remember the quote. It is me would sacrifice my life to save you. I think that's how it goes. Which for some reason, through the power of friendship, through Optimus and Bumblebee, Optimus Prime breaks through the mind control Quintessa gave him and comes back to normal, and then realizes that he made a goddamn dumb mistake. Which was a goddamn. Listen to Quintessa Prime on Saving Cybertron.
So he released a Prime?
No. She was there, so it was his fault for listening to her for some reason.
Oh.
So, yeah. Afterwards, the Knights come in, and Megatron and Nitro Zeus, who was basically the only remaining... Those two were the only remaining Decepticons there. Come in and basically take the staff and then go to Cybertron where they can activate it and then pretty much begin the annihilation of the Earth. Afterwards, the Knights come in and then realize that Optimus became an idiot and began to do this guillotine style and grab the sword and was about to slice him out. his head off, but lo and behold, Kate Yeager comes in, gets a sword through his magical amulet that he had through his arm, and saved Optimus. Yeah, I know it's weird how the thing works. Saves him, and then afterwards he realized that Knights be nice. That's how it goes. Afterwards, Optimus Prime realizes that he became an idiot and says, can you trust me one more time in some ways? And then they all went, okay, and then they decided to do one last mission where the Knights, Optimus, Hot Rod, the Hound, Crosshairs, and...
Wait, did you know that Hot Rod's name is actual, something Prime?
Don't you mean Rodimus Prime?
Which one?
You mean Rodimus Prime?
No, I think it is.
We don't speak of that name, because that said other person killed the other person.
The other person killed the other person, which is?
If you've seen the first original Transformers movie, you would figure it out.
I've seen almost every one of them.
I have to play the old one, am I? Anyway, so after pretty much beating down, after basically coming back into action, Optimus Prime and Knights and the other Autobots, minus the Dinobots, because Dinobots be Dinobots, go in and try to stop Quintessa from becoming bad guy in some ways. The evil Transformers organization group says, you know what, let's be good guys and save.
We're done here. The
decide to work with the save the world. They're going to Cybertron. They see Megatron has an army of Decepticons, and just basically the whole human soldiers with Cade, British soldier, and then little lady Isabella with the little the little blue robot that you see in the trailer. They're there, and also
Butler dude.
No, Codman is not there. Like the little blue robot.
Oh, Wheelie.
Squeaks.
Oh.
Squeaks. Oh yeah, also British man who. The British man died. The British man, the one that was with Codman and Hot Rod. He died, so shame. And then Codman was there.
So many people died.
Yeah, so many good people. Anyway, so afterwards, after pretty much thinking they were gonna lose, Squeaks pulls out his little arm, pulled out a giant gun, which pretty much took out the giant turret that was holding them back, and then the rest of the Autobots begin to do a full front charge, saving the day and stuff. Afterwards, Optimus Prime finally does what he was meant to be, and actually does pretty much a cool thing against the giant Michael Bay robot combiner, which is basically they see it after pretty much Optimus taking down the giant robot. They pretty much deconstruct back into their little forms. Then Optimus Prime says a really classic quote: did you forget who I am? Puts on the battle mask, and then pretty much begins to annihilate them all with one slash, which is kind of cool. Afterwards, the whole team goes in, finds Megatron, beats the living crap out of him, and then pretty much does what they did in Revenge of the Fallen, where pretty much Megatron loses his arm and again gets his butt whooped by Optimus Prime by doing the classic back kick. Afterwards, Optimus Prime comes in, tries to pick up Quintessa, and then gets distracted as soon as Optimus Prime says, "Say hello to my friend Bumblebee," and then takes out Quintessa, and then pretty much says the classic words, "I sting like a bee." So that's a good thing. Afterwards, they save the day. Of course, Cybertron and now Earth are now together, so now they both work together to save the day.
What?
Basically, in a nutshell, Cybertron and Earth are basically like next door neighbors.
What the hell?
Yeah. The end. It's over. Or is it? Turns out the what was actually inside the Earth is basically Unicron. So.
Unicron?
Big giant robot, Chaos Bringer.
What the hell? What? There's so many Transformers that are fucking hiding.
Yeah, basically, after they figured out that there was basically a giant robot inside him, Quintessa disguises herself as a human and tells them that it's gonna be something epic, and then that's it. That's basically how it ends.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not worth it. The characters are somewhat memorable, and yeah, it's kind of basically it. And then now, you want me to tell you something about Nemesis Prime?
Look.
Basically, in a nutshell, Nemesis Prime is basically an evil clone of Optimus Prime. That's what people thought that was going to happen in the movie, but no, it's just a mind control Optimus Prime. That's basically it. Yeah, let's see. The movie was not memorable because many things happened too quickly. The story did not make sense whatsoever in some ways, especially when it didn't make sense. And then overall, yeah, that's basically it.
Alright, here's a question from JC. He says, when is that Spider Lady's Decepticon going to be in the movie?
Spider Lady? Is he talking about Arachnid or?
I've never seen a Spider Lady. I mean, there's a Scorpion, but I've never seen a Spider.
Yeah, you're talking about Scorpion Nox. If you're talking about Arachnid, I don't know exactly because Arachnid only made an appearance in Transformers Prime, and we have not know what happened to her yet. So, besides basically Transformers Prime.
Why does that sound
God dang it! Do you want me to explain?
No, just like, where does it come from?
Tower lost.
Basically, it's from the hub.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
Alright, so is that so basically in your question, JC, I don't know about an Arachnid Transformer being there, but if you're talking about again Arachnid, then no, she's not there. If you're talking about Quintessa, no, she's not actually an Arachnid. She's just a Transformer with weird looks. That's basically it.
We have lost control of a tower.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Any more questions?
I can take the Q&A all day.
I think I should change the title to Questions and Answers of Transformers the last night.
Well, you know, it's true. Why not be a Q&A about Transformers? Go on ahead. I can do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the video to that. Q&A. Q&A Transformers 4 spoiler alert.
No, it's Transformers 5 spoilers.
Oh yeah, my bad.
But not really, because let's be honest, no one's actually gonna say the movie's great. So
unless there's some people get from that, hey.
Oh, believe me, no one's gonna say the movie was great.
I mean, I said it was great, but I don't know anymore.
Anyway, so yeah, that's basically last night. Now, you want me to explain the first original Transformers 5 movie, or?
Which one? The very first one?
Yes, the very first one. Cause have you not seen that one, or?
Yeah, I've seen all of them.
So the very first one.
Yeah, where Barricade and what's his name? The tank dude, Bumblebee with this nice Camaro look. Optimus Prime, Jazz.
Tower lost.
Nope, I got explained. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the very first Transformers movie.
Oh,
in 1986.
Well,
grab more popcorn. Papa Phil's telling you again.
More popcorn, everybody. I love. To be honest, I love popcorn. I love popcorn. I love popcorn more than anybody in the entire world. I'll eat it.
Wait, you love popcorn? Wait, so that means you love popcorn more than me?
Yes. Are you the second? You're the second person that's ever told me that. The first person was some chick that went to the high school before, and then she's graduated already. And we were having this like, there was like this funny conversation about saying that, oh, we love popcorn more, and I was like, no, I don't know. It was a funny conversation. We were just like going back and forth with popcorn.
Help! 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 I'm down. Help!
Bro, where are you? Hold up.
I'm in Delta. I'm in Delta.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage.
Okay.
I earned a trophy. I am a control freak. Dang right, I'm a control freak.
There you go. There you go. Oh wait.
All right.
Oh, we're done. We just gotta destroy everything.
Alright, so now I might as well tell you all about Transformers, the original and the best Transformers movie.
Will you stay or go?
Speak, my friend.
Alright.
Great wise
basically, one. Yes, Great Wise One shall explain to you all. Now, long, long ago, in a galaxy far, far away, when
Star Wars.
Let me finish. Anyway, long, long ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Sorry about that, I had to burp. Anyway, when bad ending. I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars too. Anyway, long ago in the galaxy far, far away, where in the 80s, people, you know, basically Transformers in the old days was good. Anyway, basically,
was good. That's at the end.
Yeah. Anyway, so basically, Transformers 1986 movie in a nutshell. Optimus Prime goes on to space and was about to head home, of course. Then afterwards, we meet Megatron and the whole group actually take out an Autobot ship, which, through the power of awesomeness, Megatron turns to his gun mode, and after they break into the ship and pretty much annihilate everyone. They annihilate Brawn.
Okay, wait. So this Transformers movie, before all the other ones came out, that like it shows them going to Earth and Megatron and them being on Cybertron.
Alright, I'm gonna have to. So I gotta do a backstory before doing this story.
Oh my
Basically, in a nutshell, I remember an old movie by mini pixels of my Star Wars peep moments. Anyway, so afterwards, basically, takes place in the old Transformers show, so that's why.
Okay. Oh, the ones with the I mean, not to be mean, but the cheapy graphics with they look all vans. They look like all vans or mini cars.
Everyone looks old, that's why, because the old style.
Yeah.
That's why. Anyway, so basically, in a nutshell, Megatron files for once and actually kills some Autobots, which include, in order probably, Bronze, Prowl, Radget, and then Ironhide by a fusion cannon. Yes. Anyway, cut back sometime later, we meet the beloved man himself, Hot Rod, with Daniel, aka Spike Wickwickie's son.
Okay.
After pretty much doing fishing, because, you know, Transformers love fishing, which is why Hot Rod has, which is the reason why Hot Rod has a giant fishing pole.
Deadpool's like, shit, you must love Transformers.
I do. And also we have this thing down here.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of
I'll be the holder of this. Anyway, so after some fishing time, Daniel sees a ship where he thinks that's where his father is, but it's not actually. Instead, it's basically the Decepticons in the ship, which I mentioned before with taking. They go in, they see it, and they realize that it's not actually them, and begin to fight, of course. After some time, of course, a lot of classic Transformers were dead. Perceptor, I believe, and Wheeljack were dead. Sometime later, basically he's a scientist of the Transformers, of Autobots.
And Wheeler?
Wheeljack is basically I believe through my experience, he's the man who loves building machines.
Is he the old guy, the old Transformer?
No, he's not Q.
Oh, that's his name. I thought it was something else.
Yeah, but instead, Wheeljack is actually not blue. He's actually white with some red and green.
Oh, Wheeljack! I remember him. He comes out in Transformers Prime.
And no, he does not have swords.
Ah, it sucks.
Shut up, alright? It wasn't back in the old days.
JC's calling.
Oh boy, I can't wait to. Oh, wait. Where am I supposed to put this? I'm supposed to put it here. Okay. Anyway, so basically afterwards,
This will take a moment.
Hi.
JC, how dare you ruin my story?
Philip saying, how dare you ruin the story? I'm in the middle of a live stream. How are you even doing this?
What?
You already on speaker.
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you, JC. So.
Continue to defend.
You are on speaker.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, Philip can hear you.
Yeah. I mean, not good, but I can hear you, so.
Wait, what?
All I heard was big brap, big brap, big big bap. So.
That's what I heard too. I'll be like, brap, 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 brap.
Area completed. Move on.
How's that weird? That's because it's Philip's mic. My mic is pretty good. Or something on Philip's end of the mic. I don't know.
My mic is good. It just sometimes it doesn't want to be good.
I don't know.
Heads up.
I'm trying to play this one hand.
Can I go back to my story?
Philip. Oh, damn it. I pressed the stupid, button.
Terminal
JC,
spotted.
Philip wants to know if he wants to go, he wants to go back to his story.
Yeah, cause,
What? So what did with it, I didn't hear a word you said, bro. The goals? I heard goals. I'm walking somewhere. I don't even know where I'm walking.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I'm trying to play as one hand running, the other one's using the pinky to move the character in the camera.
oh my god.
I'm using the pinky. Wait, what? I didn't hear you.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, I'm trying to play one-handed. Did it? Okay, I didn't hang up. I could you not. Okay. Continue. Oh. Alright,
Terminal hacked.
53.
Keep moving.
Okay, now I can play two hands. Alright, everybody. What time? Okay. I know I said it earlier, but you know, go ahead and donate. $10 or less or more, whatever you guys want to, fill in your heart. For the hurricane disaster and breast cancer awareness month.
Get me in. Get ready to defend.
Bitch. No, I'm just right. Don't save your money for yourself. Some people need. Some people's words are. Some people's lives are worth saving.
So basically your life. So basically your life.
No one knows about that. Shut up.
So can I go back to my story?
Yes. But everybody donate $10 now and like Spike, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, so basically after pretty much a war heading down, Optimus and his group finally show up and try their best to take him out, and then Optimus acts all heroic and pretty much says the classic quote, Megatron must be stopped no matter the cost. Turns to a truck, the ambush music such begins, and it's pretty much awesome. Optimus goes in, taking out a bunch of people, sees Megatron, says the classic quote, one shall stand, one shall fall.
Oh yeah.
Afterwards they begin to fight, of course, and then afterwards, this begins the debut of Hot Rod making the dumbest mistake of his life.
is?
Basically, after Optimus basically knocks pretty much Megatron down, Optimus was about to shoot him until until Hot Rod intervenes with the fight. He begins to basically try to help him, but instead Megatron uses it to his advantage and destroys Optimus down, destroys him to pieces until he's like dead. But he's not dead. He managed to knock Megatron out with one punch, and then afterwards he dies. Afterwards he dies.
That makes no sense at all.
Yeah, but afterwards, before he dies, let's see, he begins to, before he dies, he pretty much gives the Matrix to Ultra Magnus, who is basically the other commander of the Autobots. Afterwards, Starscream pretty much told. Afterwards, Starscream got all the Decepticons that were basically like broken, threw them all to space, and then afterwards he pretty much said that he's now Decepticon leader.
Yo, check out what Jason said. What if Trump was a Transformer?
Nah, I wouldn't believe in that. Now Trump in orange, I would believe in that.
Alright, let's do one more, and then we'll end the
video. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to my story. After the damaged Megatron and other damaged Decepticons float into space until they meet the loving glory himself, Unicron, the big giant planet. Okay, so afterwards, Unicron makes a deal where they can resurrect Megatron and his crew to become better, stronger, awesome Decepticons. He refuses first, but afterwards he agrees with it, and then he's been now reformatted into Galvatron. Then afterwards, the rest became Cyclonus and Zyvada, that's pretty much how you say it, and then etc, etc, etc. Afterwards, the Starscream, after pretty much putting on his coronation set for becoming a new Decepticon leader, Galvatron comes in, turns into his new cannon gun mode, and takes out Starscream to dust.
Alright, this mission we're gonna do this by ourselves. Okay, because Chris said that the internet's being weird and he's done for tonight.
Alright. Let's see, so afterwards, the rest of the Autobots see the new Decepticons come in. They all fly to different ships, and afterwards, get stranded by the other two. Let's see. And then afterwards, after some time, Ultra Magnus gets defeated by Galvatron after a bunch of missiles and shots. Galvatron takes the Matrix and uses it to his advantage to see if he can take out Unicron. But unfortunately that fails both ways. One, Ultra Magnus comes back to life due to building him back together. And two, that didn't... I mean, Galvatron. God damn it.
JC said Gigatron.
Gigatron, that's not a thing.
Defense mission.
I mean, it sounds pretty nice.
You must deliver payloads and defend
yeah, it does. Anyway, so after pretty much thinking this will work, Unicron transforms into a robot and says, "Screw it, I'm gonna take out Cybertron," and that's what he almost did.
Wow.
My friend Alex. Anyway, so afterwards, the rest of the Autobots go to Cybertron, try to take out Unicron, and the rest go in. They do what they do. Hot Rod meets Galvatron, tries to beat him up. Then afterwards takes the Matrix away from Galvatron, and then becomes Rodimus Prime through the power of the Matrix somehow. Then afterwards, he then begins to use the power of the Matrix to destroy Galvatron by blowing him up. So, with the power of the Matrix, they all escape and they all live happily.
series come of Transformers, and they have to fight them all.
Yeah, then season 3 comes out. So yeah, that was basically the old Transformers movie, which was pretty much better than Michael Bay's. No, it's on YouTube.
Ah, my YouTube's not working.
Oh, well, yeah, it's on YouTube because as of right now, I don't think Netflix is gonna work with Transformers as of right now. So.
Oh, I completely forgot. There is a new Airbender series.
Legends of Korra?
No, this time it's gonna be twins. And
twins?
Yes. Well, they're both gonna have the power of earthbending.
Oh, that sounds dumb.
I don't know what type of twins are. It might be both genders, like one gender, or probably both.
If it's gonna be the same gender, I know what you're talking about, so.
I don't know, it looks, they said that they're not gonna give it to Nickelodeon anymore. That's what I heard, that they're not gonna give it to Nickelodeon, and they're just gonna give it to Netflix, and so if it ever pops up, I don't know, maybe, I forgot what it said. Play Star Wars Battlefront 2. Oh, I don't even have the game yet.
We don't even have the beta yet, it's not even out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't even know why I thought of the game yet. I don't even have the beta. When is the beta? I need to know when the betas come out.
Alright. Through my knowledge, the beta is going to come out October 6th, I believe.
Nice.
So.
October 6th. Wait, is that for the people who pre-order it, or is that for everybody?
No, those are for the people who didn't pre-order it, so.
Okay, so that's for everybody.
Yeah. I believe so. I'll probably just check again. I'll probably check again just to make sure.
When is the World War II beta? I'm pretty sure the beta's
when it comes out, or when was it? I have no idea.
Yeah, cause I don't know, cause I tried looking for it and it just gave me the one for people who pre-order it. So I'm like, fuck, shit, it's not what I wanted. Like Xenoverse 2. You said you were gonna give me a Xenoverse 2 for my birthday, and it's coming up if we survive.
Oh, so you're gonna get it for your birthday?
That's what JC told me. JC told me I was gonna get it for my birthday. You guys, I'm gonna do another birthday special, and what did I? It's fine.
What's the birthday special gonna be?
My birthday. I don't know.
No, like what's it gonna be about? Like what game are you gonna do?
I really don't know. Probably gonna figure out what's die! No, but I completely forgot. It was like right after the birthday special thing.
So you're
oh yeah, I remember.
Universe?
No, I remember now. Around this type of week, it's our, I guess, anniversary of this YouTube channel. I mean, not like, cause the first video, it started around May, August, I think, and I really didn't, like, really continue on, so that's why it's a big jump from the first video to the second video. So I would really count as the second video as the time I continued on YouTubing. So I think it's the 20-something. But
you just keep track of your dates, Alex.
I am keeping track of my dates. I just don't remember what it was. I checked it like a long time ago, and it was September something. Hold on, let me see if I can check it on the phone. Oh, data. Let me put that data down. Okay, there we go. Let me see if my YouTube can work this time.
This will take a moment.
Defend the system.
Oh crap.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. Can you do it for me?
Let's so busy trying to not die.
I want to do it on the PlayStation, but
Still
people gotta watch.
Continue to defend.
Die! Oh no, like bro, I did a stealth, I don't know what you call it.
Oh crap, Alex!
I did a
I'll
stealth
save
mission.
you. Yeah, you save me.
We are finished here.
Save me.
Move on.
Why?
Yeah, I'm alive.
I feel like I wasn't even energetic for this. I think I'm getting less more energetic.
For doing these type of videos, or
I don't know.
this type of game?
I think it's...
Oh, OG Gomez is getting tired of playing Warframe.
I mean, I like Warframe and everything. It's just you need to like have a very patient, time-consuming thing. Because most of the stuff in Warframe, you have to like go and get it, and sometimes you won't. It's like it's like gambling. Like sometimes you have to like you won't get it, and sometimes you will. I mean, it's the prime suits that you won't get. Like those prime suits, you'll gamble those
You
like
are
hardcore.
surrounded by Grenier Marines.
Alright, follow me.
Or you pretty much just pay to get it. So.
True, but I don't have money, so I have to gamble.
Yeah.
OG Gomez is gambling. Illegal. No, but it's not my fault. It's the game. Oh, I need new games. Ugh. I need multiplayer. I need Black Ops. I need to get back
What
in
you
the zone.
need? No, what you need, Alex, is Destiny 2.
Oh, yes, Destiny. I actually love the beta for Destiny 2. I loved it, especially when how it ends with the enemy kicking you off. Wait, lower
Yeah,
east.
that was actually a pretty cool beta right there.
I know. Hashtag wit. I mean, yeah. Hashtag team wit. We're with Lori. With Lori, bro. Actually, with Lori is awesome. He is the best rapper that like. I mean, I listen to Christian rap and stuff, but like he's the best non-Christian rapper, I guess you want to call him. I don't know, but he is the best rapper I know. He speaks the truth and he speaks from the heart, like straight up. So anybody who listens to Wit Lori, so where you at, fam? Where you at? Where's the squad at? Team Wit. Hashtag Team Wit. They're good, you know. I just did like a jump for some reason. Like the jump was like a dive, I guess, because I jumped up and then my entire body was like slanted. I don't know. It was weird. I gotta watch my video. Check it. Oh god. Where's the thing? Oh man, we could finish this mission a long time ago. I'm not even paying attention where the stupid things
Upload
at.
me and prepare to defend.
Oh god.
I'm in,
Collect
Bruno.
resources. What the hell?
This will take a moment.
God damn it.
Oh,
God damn it. Can't do ninja.
I am the white ninja. I want to color my Warframe black.
Why not color gray?
I mean, I have two Warframe. I have one Warframe that's completely white, and this one's kind of like grayish.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
You're just lucky
It looks good with this purple.
You're just lucky Alex, I feel tired.
Oh, dude, I like kicked his ass. Oh, Rhino charge level 3. Yeah, buddy. How long have I had Rhino? I think for like 3 weeks.
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know either.
Move on.
But he's like the weapon I'm using, the mace, or you want to call it. It's already at level 22, and the next level is like level 30.
Oh god, what the heck was that? Oh!
What the hell was it?
That was an explosion right there.
I'm about to nah, not there. I think I'm at level 18 with Warframe itself. Alright, let's go. Let's move. Let's boogie.
We got it. Oh, okay. Hold on, I'm coming.
Let's boogie. Let's boogie.
Yeah, boogie, 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 boogie.
Here is a terminal.
Why are we saying boogie?
And get ready to defend.
I don't know, it reminds me from the parts of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest, where these two fat ladies are, and what's his name? The guy that plays Jack Sparrow. Oh, what the hell? I teleported.
Go.
What's his name again? I forgot. Yeah, him. I don't know why I completely forgot his name. He's my favorite actor. Oh yeah. Yeah. They're having like a little food fight and everything, and then Johnny Depp's on the pole, and he's like, oh, and like.
Still working on it.
They're having a food fight with all the fruits and everything they have there, and then they get towards the end, and he's like, "Stop it!" Like with all the fruits stuck on the pole and everything on both ends. I don't even know how that happens, but it's funny. What do you call it? So he's trying to like not tilt over and fall, and then. Like, the one thing that happens,
he trips and falls.
He tilts over and falls, like, literally. All because all the fruit is, like, falling down because he's tilted in an angle, and it's, like, all pointing, the angle is pointing more down, like, all the weight. And so he falls down, like, I don't know how tall it was, like, probably 30 foot. Oh, my bad, I died. It's like a 30-foot drop. Hold up, let me see. I don't think I'm gonna have time to teach you.
God, don't let me die.
Where are you? Oh, right here.
I'm right here.
Like, it was probably like a 30-foot drop or something. I don't know. It was like a pretty big drop. And then he's like going all the way down, and the two ladies are like, boogie. And the other chick's like, a boogie. And they just leave. I'm like, what the hell? That was funny.
Oh my god.
I'm like, what the hell does boogie mean? I'm like, you wanna like leave or something? Like, or you wanna dance? Like, I don't know. I don't know, it was funny. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I haven't even my bad. I haven't even seen the new one. That's how bad it sucked.
Well, just gotta waste the time to see it.
I don't want to waste my time. I want to see it now.
Watch yourself.
No, I'm just gotta wait in time. Just gotta wait until it comes to DVD then.
Or I can just download it off of Voodoo or something like that.
Sure, do it the other way. Why not?
Hey, push back. Oh, I said Nibba. N-I-B-B-A, not the other word. Philip, what did I say?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't think YouTube. I don't know. I said Nibba. Not. I didn't say the other word.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Oh my god.
No, I don't want this video to be bad. Oh my goodness.
Alright, let's end this stuff already.
Alright. So we had a perfect day, a perfect video today. I mean, we didn't talk a lot, but Philip had a good conversation talking about Transformers. And very informational to me, because things I did not know. Like the old Transformers movie. I did not know there was an old movie. I thought it was just the first one. But yeah. What?
How do you expect the Transformers movie was made?
Straight from the first one.
Yes, and straight from the cartoon, but Michael Bay style.
I mean, the cartoon version, I knew about that, but I didn't think there was an old movie of it.
Yes, there was a movie that basically explains what happens in the end of season 2 and the beginning of season 3.
I need to check that out, like straight up.
Yes,
I'll ask my dad and everything. My dad's like, I could you not. Me, my dad, and my brothers, we all love the same thing. It'll be Transformers, we talk Transformers. It'll be about, like, something, I don't know. Because last time I was talking about Transformers about my dad, about the new movie, and I told him about what Hot Rod's actual name was, the Prime, and I completely forgot what it was.
Rodimus Prime?
Yeah, there you go. I was like, Rodimus Prime? Isn't that what? I was like, going back and forth, but that's Hot Rod, though. And I was like, and it just hit me. Wow, he's a fucking Prime. Anyway, let's end this, okay. Oh, my arms. If you guys like this video, go please shoot the like button in the face. Make sure there's holes in it. Please subscribe to join the family. Click the notification bell to make sure my videos go up. And the third time I say it again. Please donate 10 bucks, more or less, doesn't matter. In the PayPal, the link in the description, to help Breast Cancer Awareness Month that is coming up, and so I can donate to people who have been hurt in the hurricane. So I guess you want to call it hurricane disaster. But yeah, if you guys want to donate and you guys want to make a difference, that's what the PayPal is for. I mean, the money that you probably will send me, I will donate it most of the time, and then some of that money that we have left over, we'll probably use it for to like play more games, to get more games and stuff, and then so I can get PlayStation Plus. But first we gotta worry about people. The games can wait, you know. I'm not one of those people just like, oh yeah, give me your money. You'll put a gun to your head and everything, but like, give me your money, and then just like use it for like the games first, and then worry about the people later. Nah, like, you know, I mean, sometimes I would do that because like I'm like human and I'll make mistakes. But we gotta worry about people first. People's lives are more how do you want to call it? More valuable than
important.
Yeah, more important and more value to almost anything that you have. I mean,
so basically, their lives come before their lives come before you.
Yeah, like everybody's been saying, that saying everybody keeps saying, YOLO, and people who have not know what YOLO is, it stands for you only live once, and it's actually true. So lives come first than almost anything. Like your phones, this PlayStation, the YouTubing, it'll be probably gone by the time we're all dead or something, or I don't know. But our lives, that's like, I mean, you can't respawn.
10 out of 10. That speech is pretty good.
Thank you. You can't respawn though. In a game you can. In real life you can't. No matter how much we wanted to restart our lives, and especially to the people who are like me, like depressing self, like all those people who do the self-harm, the depression, all those things. You know, I support you guys, bro, because like there's this thing I do on my personal Instagram, and I just want to, like, you know, show some support, because I support that, because that's the thing I'm going through too, and I just hope that everybody agrees with me on it. So I mean, there's a thing called the Semicolon Project. You guys check it up and everything. I don't know if there's anything about it like on Google or something like that, but you know, I'll probably find it and probably put a link in the description if I do find it, so you guys can know about it. But yeah, that's basically, you put a semicolon on your wrist so you can it's basically saying that you could have ended your life, but that semicolon means that you didn't end your life, and that your story of your life is not done. So you choose to continue your life and not end it. So it's basically that. I mean, some people may say it's all cringy and stuff, but I'm just there to support you guys. For the people who like do the self-harm, the depression, and all that, the suicidal thoughts, I mean, we support. I mean, me and then a bunch of other people who are out there support you guys. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. How was that speech? Like, straight up.
Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty much better than Trump's.
For real?
Yes.
Damn. Hashtag
Because
OG
you actually,
Gomez speech.
because you actually mean it, unlike him. So.
I mean, it's speaking from the heart, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. But I don't know. You guys want to tag this into something that I don't know. Hashtag OG Gomez speech or something. I don't know. You put that in the comments down below. Hashtag something. I don't know. It's just I'm just speaking from the truth. Like, you know, it's reality. We can't hide anymore. I mean, like, I don't know. But anyway, we'll talk about that next time, I guess, if you guys want to. If you guys want me to talk about that in a different video, I can do that. I'll probably make an edit video or probably do another live stream and have you guys ask me questions, or I don't know, probably just like do a fully complete without you guys being here. um, just do like a full like video of it, like, you know, that everything I just said. Um, but yeah, if you guys want me to do that, I would love to do it. Just put it in the comments down below, and everything. Let me see. But yeah, everything's on the link in the description below. My gamer tag, the PayPal, the goals that we're doing, Instagram, for this channel. I haven't put the personal one yet. The PayPal. And as soon as I do my face reveal, as it says in the link description, that's when I'm gonna put all my personal stuff in there, so you guys can follow the channel's Instagram and my personal Instagram and my Snapchat, even though I'm not using it anymore. But yeah, when I get a better phone, I'll probably use my Snapchat. But I think that's it. Anything, Philip?
Well, your speech was pretty much depressing.
I mean, what can I say? I'm very depressed.
Well, I guess that's one way to end a video. Guess that's one way to end a video.
I mean, I'm just speaking from the truth, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I did be better than Trump, so.
Alright, let's take us home. Alright, take us home, Alex.
Alright. But yet again, here we go, starting the outro now. Sorry for that little speech, but I'm pretty sure it was. I mean, Philip says it's good, so if you guys think it's good, please leave a comment down below. 10 out of 10, something, you know, and just tell me what's up. But yeah, please leave a like, please subscribe, please click that notification bell. Everything's all in the link in the description. And Deadpool was with us, but his YouTube channel is Thomas Kirkland. I'll put his link in the description. And if I say that I was gonna put a link in the description and it's not there, you guys comment down below and remind me, because I will completely forget. I could not, because I still have 2 videos that I still did not put the link in the description. But yeah, I'll probably do that later. So if there's links of the channels that I say I was gonna put or they're not in the description, remind me, and I'll put it there. But that's all we have for today. Tomorrow I'll do an Uncharted. If apparently, to all the people who believe that the world is ending, might not. I don't. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Ugh. I'll do a video tomorrow for the people who say that the world is not ending. For the people who say it is ending, I don't know what to tell you. This just might be my last video then. I don't know. Don't get to celebrate my 17th birthday, but okay. But yeah, last time and third time, like, subscribe, notification bell, everything's in the description below. This is OG Gomez. Peace, laters out. Say bye, Philip.
Bye-bye.